Yo gang, back again. Oi. Massive shout goes to for suggesting this one, and after yesterday's I Spy remix I thought what better time to do Krept Konan's band Drill. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Band Drill, Krept Konan, directed by Rapman. Oh, I forgot innit. Okay. Cagey and that.
What
do you want?
You got 5 white, 5 brown.
5 white, 5 brown, yeah. Hey, wait, where'd you get my number from?
Mikey. 2 light skin brother from Portland.
Say no.
Nice one.
Shout me, innit?
Hey, one more for you.
You saying you want more?
Well, Knicks, mate, come in! Come in your way!
Wow, they jamming him up, man.
You're going away for a long time.
They got the ting on him as well, like naturally, obviously. It's mad, it's mad.
Yeah, bad and Jill, you making the situation worse. Might as well give him life or put them in a hearse. Kai could have been rapping, but now he's still packing a big gun for when his oppositions come clapping. It's a lose-lose for him. I'ma keep it real, we get shot, he going pale, he shoots him, he go in jail. Where we're from, you know how hard it is to better yourself. Upper class won't understand cause you inherited wealth. No opportunities, this is our community. Maybe you should help here, instead of all the scrutiny. There's a knock-on effect for the shit you wanna ban. Let me paint you a picture so you dummies understand.
Hi, my name is Jade and everybody calls me Jay. I'm 15, I'm from a poor block round the way. My mum tries her best to put food on my plate. My life's okay, I go to school every day. Sometimes I gotta go to school with no lunch money. But I get it, she ain't got it, I still love mommy. But now she got an extra job. It's not great though, but I guess it's extra guap. Look, mommy worked home, I started staying out late. I started hanging out with people from my state.
Oi, come
clothes,
on.
Everybody looking paid. They all sell drugs, so they'll teach.
See Arby and Amanda up in there. Come on. Heady one. Dig that.
What's your name again?
Jaden, stop.
Where we then?
Send
Where you chapping?
Weeding.
I like this little yeet. Oh.
Yeah, Heady's on it,
Come
innit?
to the proper side though.
Soon, innit?
Yeah?
We do my thing first, innit?
You got my number?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? I'm expecting a phone call still.
Soon, nothing. Soon.
Started trapping, I'm the man now, I swear. Yeah, I'm 15 with a couple thousand spare. Feds raid in my house and found all of the gear. Got Nick went jail, but I'll be out in a year. When I came out of jail, all my friends had beef. So I guess I'm involved, that's the rule of the streets. That's how it goes where I'm from. You touch him, you touch me. Then these are my friends, but it's a gang to police. Why'd I get involved? Guess I'm young and I'm dumb. Out of jail couple months, already bought me a gun. I'm a good kid at heart, but the beef keeps spiraling. I guess I'm a product of my environment.
Come on. I see bare faces, man, bare regular faces.
So I grip the pen. Every single nigga in the jail rates the bars. And when I land road, they said that I gotta go hard. I keep writing a verse while I'm riding this bird. Trying to get my appeal, now I'm out on the third. Then I started selling spice, the whole jail got word. Then I came from education and my cell got searched. Got caught with a phone, I just come from the block. New kid in the jail, but he's one of the ops. Already got the drop, it's only been a couple hours. When he comes on the wing, then we get him in the showers. And I don't even know him, but I'ma get him for the bros. Cause I know they do the same thing if I was on the roads. Don't worry about the gubs, cause they'll turn a blind eye. All my bros heard the news, now it's on the timeline.
Oh, what? Who's that? 2-6, cuz. What you want? What?
That's how the thing set, man. hard life, boy.
Years go by and I'm only getting older. Getting less letters, business gets slower. Music on my mind, my release getting closer. I swear I can't wait till it's over.
Oi. How many times we seen that, like?
I put the trap on hold. I'ma focus on the
Fumes,
rap
come
code.
on.
Man can blow. Started dropping these bangers. These tracks were cold. Now I'm watching my fan base grow.
The main question is, should drill music be banned? And yes, it should. This music is made by thugs and killers, and YouTube should be doing everything they can to take this type of genre of music down, or face having the blood on their hands.
We can go around there, I got the red hair, brother, you can lose some hair. If you want beef, you can hold this cool, and I ain't talking vegan food. Me, I got no behavior, and I roll with some violence.
Hey Jay, come out, come out.
Bro, what are you doing? That's a clean take, bro.
It's all mad, bro.
Why are you stopping the music, bro?
Hey bro, they took down your video, you know.
What? Never. That was nearly $1 million, fam. Trust me, bro.
It's so peak, bro.
What are you gonna do?
Hello, babe.
I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant.
Money, innit?
Are you happy?
Hey, babe, I can't do this right now.
What do you mean you can't do this right now?
I said I can't do this right now, man. I'll call you back in a bit.
What do you mean you can't do this right now?
Hey, what else? Can you still pack me that food, yeah?
Come on, bro.
Hey, call your guy for me.
Yo, Jay. We still need to pattern this verse, you know.
Hey, man, them come this room.
Yo, violating. Yo,
Mad.
Hey, man, them come, man.
Man's off the studio thing. And back to the roads, innit?
I can't do a show. It's getting stopped by
Because
China.
people who don't
It's slowing down my
understand,
income.
like-
They're trying to ban drill. Now my buzz down.
Oh, God.
It's hard to get a deal. I don't know how to feel. I got away from the streets. Cause this rap shit helped keep me away from the beef. Now money's low. I gotta get back on my feet. Now I'm back selling drugs. Cause a nigga gotta eat. I'm back trapping day to day. I got a baby on the way. I told my girl be patient. I promise that I'll make a change. Baby, you know I tried this rapping shit. But the feds got me back and shit. Now I'm chilling on the block, you know, licking out them shots. Save as much money so I can eventually stop. But I gotta be on point, gotta be still on top. Too late, cause them niggas got the drop. There's a car pulling up. Oh fam, I'm fucked. I'ma try run. Oh, they caught up. I can feel the knife sharp in my gut. My body collapsed. It's hard to get up. Walk one fam, remember me from the can? Should've stuck to rapping. They said it as they ran, but little did they know that was a part of the plan. Holding my stomach, blood on my hands. Paramedics trying, I know I'm slowly dying. They're trying to keep me breathing. My mum's here crying. I can see the pain, she prayed for me still. I can feel my heart coming to a standstill. Feds asked who's responsible, I just kept it real. I said whoever banned drill.
Yo.
We can go around there, I got the red hair, brother, you can lose some hair. If you want beef, you can hold this cool, and I ain't talking vegan food. Me, I got no behavior, and I roll with some violence.
Hey Jay, come out, come out.
What are you doing? That's a clean take, bro.
It's all mad, bro.
What? Why are you stopping the music, bro? What?
1 million views, bro.
You don't lie, fam.
Swear down.
What?
You see that thing?
Hey, I'm glad they went this route, you know. I'm glad they went this route with the reload, innit? Come on.
Hello, babe.
I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant.
Different energy, innit?
So I'm gonna be a dad, yeah? Hey, of course I'm happy. You that I babe, listen. I'm gonna be home in a bit and I'll call you when I'm on my way.
Okay.
Hey, Millie views and a pops, you get me? Come on.
Run that track again right now, bro. You dumb.
Yo. That's all man wanna see people winning, you know.
bro.
Oh, this is my man's block, innit?
Hey bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is long, we've been there for ages, bro. I can't even cut, man.
circle back along the
Because he's somewhere else. Production though. Come on. Winning.
I'm about to do something special for you. I'm about to bring out two pioneers in this thing. Two brothers who have been opening up doors in this game since what day, man. Two brothers who inspired me. Man used to sit in my room and watch their videos on YouTube, man. Man used to sit in my cell and bang their tunes, and now, man. Are you not ready, yeah? Are you not ready, yeah? Alright, man. Big up my brothers. Krept Konan!
Anybody who knows this channel would know that I started reacting to drill before it became the wave.
Free peace in the back Kentucky. ST and banks went live, so I got
Happy attractive man.
with a Rocky. That boy tried to run let off two from the drum, but he never called none, they're lucky. Press on hammers, I ain't got no manners, his baby mum give me
That looks so turned, like. And having closely watched and studied the grime scene and realized how people who didn't really care about the music or understand the culture, codes or rules that governed it, while unfortunately for us, those same people, uneducated to a scene that we dearly loved, were the people in power who write legislation. But with everything being released in this new digital sphere, YouTube get dragged into the mix.
The Met Police Commissioner credited it, for those who are new to the story, is a little dismayed. She'd hoped that YouTube would take more of these so-called drill music videos away. It's now been discovered they've deleted, they being YouTube, deleted just over half, which is not as much as the Met requested.
Pieces like band drill are so very important because they use the talents of that very same art form to tell a story but essentially get the message out there so people can genuinely see the effects that these one-sided legislations have on the lives of young talented people who genuinely want a way out. The short film starts with that opening scene as we see that main character in his area engaged in street entrepreneurial activities whilst a UK street hip-hop classic plays in the background. A track by two of the people behind this film being Krept Konan.
Trubs rolled up and he's buzzing, screaming out, if they ain't with us then fuck 'em. Excuse my French, I ain't worried about nothing. What? Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing.
But looking at the age and build of his client and the mannerism in the conversation between them revealing that they didn't know each other too well.
Hey, wait, where did you get my number from?
Mikey. Two light-skinned brother from Portman.
Nobody could really be surprised as
You're next, mate. Come in! Come in your way!
And as he gets caught, you find that he's also carrying something a little extra.
You're going away for a long time.
And as that music starts, you almost expect it to be a longer version of that title sequence we saw earlier. But you're left pleasantly surprised as Krept comes in.
Ban and drill, you making the situation worse. Might as well give them life or put them in a hearse.
As Krept continues to drop his bars, painting his picture of that world that these artists come from, and adding more context to the situation that we've just seen, this quite honestly is something very powerful.
Kai could have been rapping, but now he's still packing a big gun for when his oppositions come clapping.
And as that hip hop beat and soulful organs and pianos play behind his bars, the impact of every line that Krept is painting his picture with genuinely hits home.
It's a lose-lose for him. I'ma keep it real, we get shot, he going pale, we shoots him, he going jail.
Krept describes a situation that a lot of these young artists are in, but he goes further still to address the ignorance of the uneducated who think they understand better just because of their station in life.
Where we're from, you know how hard it is to better yourself. Upper class won't understand cause you inherited wealth.
He goes deeper still and touches on the root of the problem as he says,
no opportunities, this is our community. Maybe you should help here instead of all the scrutiny. There's a knock-on effect for the shit you wanna ban. Let me paint you a picture so you dummies understand.
And then Krept hands off to Konan, who adds another piece to this story by taking us down memory lane.
Hi, my name is Jade and everybody calls me Jay. I'm 15, I'm from a poor block round the way. My mum tries her best to put food on my plate. My life's okay, I go to school every day.
Konan describes a world that so many working class people or people living below the breadline can relate to, as a lot of the backgrounds of people going through these situations are very similar.
Sometimes I gotta go to school with no lunch money, but again, she ain't got it, I still love mommy. But now she got an extra job. It's not great though, but I guess it's extra guap.
And then the music drops back and we get back to the acting, as we see Dig That Heady One and RV posted up on the block.
What's your name again?
Jaden, still.
What we then?
Sitting them.
What are you chapping?
Weeding.
Could we take a moment to appreciate Heady One's acting?
I like this little youth though, so.
No, you're
Hey,
good,
come
you're
here,
good,
man.
you're
Come
good,
over
you're
here,
good, you're
man.
good, you're good.
Because if anybody remembers,
These is the family members, yeah? What?
as he had one of the hardest lines in Shiro's story part 3,
I swear your kids or his kid and your kids or... What's going on? What do you mean, bro?
he plays that scheming dude from the hood all too well, as he puts it onto young Jay.
When you're ready to come over to the proper side though.
Soon, innit?
Yeah?
We do my thing first, innit?
You got my number? Huh? I'm expecting a phone call still.
Soon, nothing.
Real safe, innit?
Soon.
Right before Konan comes in, giving more context to the situation.
Started trapping, I'm the man now, I swear. Yeah, I'm 15 with a couple thousand to spare. Feds raided in my house and found all of the gear. Got nicked, went jail, but I'll be out in a year.
One thing that really surprised me was how deep they actually went into this film, as Konan touches on beefs people often inherit in the street just because of who they hang around with.
When I came out of jail, all my friends had beef. So I guess I'm involved, that's the rule of the streets. That's how it goes where I'm from. You touch him, you touch me. And these are my friends, but it's a gang to police.
And as the scene itself changes back to that jailhouse landing, those lyrics that Konan delivers can honestly be applied to any one of these artists in the shots.
Why'd I get involved? Guess I'm young and I'm dumb. Out of jail couple months, already bought me a gun. I'm a good kid at heart, but the beef keeps spiraling. I guess I'm a product of my environment.
And these people being products of their environment is exactly what all of this is about.
I got nicked again, cause I gripped this gang. I started rapping in jail, so I gripped the pen. Every single nigga in the jail rates the bars. And when I land road, they said that I gotta go hard.
Those carefully chosen bars remind me of so many of the artists I've reacted to, as you can literally picture someone like
got teeth dropping out one by one like it's leaving a toddler's gum. Ain't leaving a toddler's mouth, it's leaving a clip that's stuck in my gun. No, we ain't playing fair when we go on rides, I find that fun. Got hit in the heady, how can we lose when we already won?
literally writing the entire time they're inside. What we're getting here from Krept Konan is genuine hard-hitting facts, told from a side that until now hasn't really had a strong voice.
I keep writing a verse while I'm riding this bird, trying to get my appeal. Now I'm out on the third. Then I started selling spice, the whole jail got word. Then I came from education and my cell got searched.
They even go so far as to touch on the rules of the street that they all live by, as we see that main character move into one of his ops.
What? Who's that? 2-6, cuz. What you want? What?
They also touch on things that most definitely will have a psychological effect.
Years go by and I'm only getting older, getting less letters, business gets slower.
As life itself unfortunately carries on.
Music on my mind, my release getting closer. I swear I can't wait till it's over.
The next scene quite honestly made me happy, as we've seen moments like this time and time again, as quite honestly something I love about the entire UK scene is we're all happy to have them back.
Jason Bond! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, my nigga!
And then we see that brother take those valuable skills honed in jail, go to the studio, and start to do things that can genuinely have a positive impact on his life.
Now I'm back on road, I put the trap on hold. I'ma focus on the rap car, man can blow. Started dropping these bangers, these tracks were cold. Now I'm watching my fan base grow.
And then we get another standout moment perfectly executed that adds so much to this story.
The main question is, should drill music be banned? And yes, it should.
We have that character whose name is Sean Holmes, whose occupation is a head teacher, passing judgment on situations he knows nothing about.
This music is made by thugs and killers, and you two should be doing everything they can to take this type of genre of music down, or face having the blood on their hands.
Now, to certain people brought up in a certain environment, what that character said was bang on point, but it's also that dangerous attitude that robs people of their humanity and opportunity to genuinely grow and change by labeling them as thugs thugs and killers, as if that's all they can be for the rest of their lives.
Me, I got no behaviour, and I roll with some violent dudes.
Hey Jay, come out.
And then we see that main character who's working hard in that transitional period of his life, and those same people were so far removed from the experiences of young people like this, who unfortunately tend to share the same blanket attitudes, have essentially put through legislation whose knock-on effects, number one, they have no idea about, and number two, they haven't really changed anything in regards to the underlying issues within such communities, as we see that one ray of light and hope essentially gets stamped out.
Hey bro, they took down your video, you know?
What? Never. That was nearly a milli, fam. Trust me, bro.
So peak, bro.
And considering everything that's just happened, the timing of this situation couldn't be any worse.
Hello, babe.
I'm pregnant.
As now, with the added pressure of becoming a father,
What do you mean you can't do this right now?
I said I can't do this right now, man. I'll call you back in a bit.
as the saying goes, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Hey, what else? Can you still pack me that food, yeah?
Come on, bro. Light work, man. You know I've got you.
Hey, call your guy for me.
Hey, yo, Jay. We still need to pattern this verse, you know?
Hey, man, them come this road.
Yo, violating, fam.
Yo,
Mad.
Hey, man, them come, man.
And at this point, this film raises a very interesting question. As the people in power who've taken everything from youth clubs, community leadership programs, and other opportunities from these young people at a vital stage in their lives seem to be hell-bent on taking away the opportunity to stand up and do things legally.
They took my videos down, said it's too violent. I can't do a show, it's getting stopped by Trident. It's slowing down my income, they're trying to ban drill. Now my buzz dying, it's hard to get a deal.
And we see the main character forced back into that life.
Now I'm chilling on the block, you know, licking out them shots. Save as much money so I can eventually stop. But I gotta be on point, got the beef still on top. Too late, cause them niggas got the drop.
Those descriptive bars that Krept drops, combined with the visuals, add so much tension to the scene as the main character ends up getting stabbed.
There's a car pulling up, oh fam I'm fucked. I'ma try run, oh they caught up. I can feel the knife, sharp in my gut. My body collapsed, it's hard to get up.
Bandrill itself slyly also carries a small message about karma, as we hear the brother who stabbed him say,
Walk one fam, remember me from the can? Should've stuck to rapping, they said it as they ran. But little did they know that was a part of the plan. Hole in my stomach, blood on my hands.
And as we see the expressiveness on the actress's face, as the character playing her son is literally dying in front of her, we see another aspect of what goes hand in hand, being the long-lasting effect of the loss of loved ones due to violence on the streets.
Paramedics trying, I know I'm slowly dying. They're trying to keep me breathing, my mum's here crying. I can see the pain, she praying for me still. I can feel my heart coming to a standstill.
And as Krept delivers this poignant line,
Feds asked who's responsible, I just kept it real. I said whoever banned drill.
you realize things such as pulling down videos can have an extremely detrimental effect in the lives of these artists. Me personally, I was so grateful for that rewind, as once again the scene starts from the studio.
Me, I got no behaviour, and I roll with some violent dudes.
Hey Jay, come out.
What are you doing? That's a clean take, you know?
It's all mad, bro.
And get to understand how important those views are.
Million views, bro.
You don't lie, fam.
Swear down.
What?
You see that thing? Milli gang. Hey.
And with that positive news, it's so nice to see the difference in energy as the main character once again finds out he's gonna be a dad.
So I'm gonna be a dad, yeah.
Are you happy?
Hey, of course I'm happy. Are you that? Hey, babe, listen. I'm gonna be home in a bit. I'll call you when I'm on my way.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna be a
Hey,
pop
hey,
star,
hey,
That's gonna be
come
a
on,
day.
it's the belly,
Hey,
man.
listen.
It's the belly.
Run that track again right now, bro. You dumb. Man's gonna shake.
We also get to see the effect of him actually working has on that situation that in the scene earlier cost him his life.
Hey, where the fuck is my man, bro?
Bruv, this is my man's block, innit?
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is long. We've been there for ages, bro. Come and cut, man. Circle back another day, innit?
Me personally, I've seen more opinions about the UK drill scene than your average person, and most definitely everybody's entitled to theirs. But I always have one question to people who are mad about the music. What are you doing to change the lives of these young people? Because once you change their environments, the stuff they talk about in music will essentially change.
I'm high, moving low, from the 5-4. Dishing out undies on the block. but they know it's nightfall. I took Chelsea with Fernando, but I let my night go. If I got a splash and a dash, might go give my blindfold.
Once again, Krept Konan and also Rapman have knocked a project right out of the park and told a story that impacts the entirety of the UK scene.
I'm about to bring out two pioneers in this thing. Two brothers who have been opening up doors in this game since what day, blood.
One thing I respect about Krept Konan is they've put their money where their mouth is, as they've also gone to Parliament with artists like Skengdo and AM.
They're really trying to get us, man. They're really trying their fucking hardest to get us. And let me show you something. We're moving straight, and this is what they don't understand, so they're doing all of this shit. Man can't even be around the brothers. You're buzzing. Man's getting asbos from ends that I go on a daily, fam. What the fuck?
Who've been affected by such laws.
My big 4-5, it came with fries. I keep her close, my Valentine. Her range ain't shit, it's kinda wide. So if you lack, you're gonna die.
To put the case forward and explain why such actions as taking down videos are so detrimental. And recently, with YouTube publishing this statement, the positive moves Krept Konan and everybody else involved in this UK drill scene are making is most definitely having an effect. As not only do young people deserve a voice, they also deserve the opportunity to change their lives. Let me know what you thought of Krept Konan's band drill in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys down there. Yo gang, it's your boy LeeToTheVI saying peace and love, and I'm out. Bow!